Hi everyone, welcome to a Tess Academy YouTube video. This is part of our primary school and 11 plus revision lesson series, and today we'll run through essay planning. Remember, if you have any queries, please visit our website at tessonlineschool.com. Also, please suggest any feedback, improvements or suggestions to us through the website. Thank you. Firstly, what's the importance of planning essays? Your essays often make up a large chunk of your total marks in your exams, ranging from 15 to 50 marks, so it's very important to be confident in your essay abilities. Whilst there is a variety of essay questions like creative story writing questions, where you write your own plot, or descriptive talks with a picture, it's crucial to be confident in all types of questions and to be as prepared as possible. We now know the importance of the essay question in your exam paper, but how do you plan essays in the first place? Regardless of what essay question you choose, you definitely need to always include a plan for it. The purpose of a plan is to provide a skeleton for what your essay will be about and how you plan to structure it. Therefore, it's best if your plan is concise, quick, and convenient. Let's look at what things you should include in a plan. Here is a list of things you should include in your plan. We'll go into more detail about each of these aspects of your plan shortly. Firstly, you need to include a paragraph outline, which is a breakdown of what you will write in each paragraph. Then you should include your literary devices, otherwise known as Mrs. Three Peers. This is an acronym for all the techniques you can add, which acts like a checklist for your essay. We then have the 5 senses, which are just descriptions of each of your senses to add imagery and vivid ideas to the reader's imagination. We also have the 5 W's, which are details of what's happening in the story and keeps you straying from the story and on point. The penultimate aspect of your plan should include the punctuation list, which includes all the varied punctuation you can think of. And lastly, you can add a wow word list full of complex and evocative vocabulary to help you execute and create a riveting story. Firstly, let's talk about the paragraph outline. A paragraph outline breaks down exactly what you are going to write in each paragraph so you can make sure that you don't stray far from the question and don't get carried away. It can look something like this. For example, in paragraph 1, you may choose to talk about the main character and introduce the setting. Then in paragraph 2, you might want to change the focus and introduce a problem. Then in paragraph 3, you might want to describe the journey of the main character, otherwise known as a protagonist, in trying to solve the problem. And in paragraph 4, you might want to talk about how they came to a solution. Now let's look at the 5 W's, the 5 senses, and your punctuation list in your essay. The 5 W's stand for the who, what, when, where, and why of your story, and just help you lay down a foundation for your story. For example, the who in my story could have been my sister and I, and it could have happened in 2019. The location could have been Portugal, and what could have happened, and the plot of the story essentially would have been that we were lost. The why and the reasoning behind all of this adventure could have been that it was an entire plot to help us find treasure. The 5 senses or short sentences or phrases you can make a note of to add vivid description to your story or make it more engaging for the readers. It can include see, smell, hear, touch, and taste. Lastly, your punctuation list should include the most interesting punctuation marks that you use regularly in your story. For example, a full stop, comma, exclamation mark, question mark, brackets for parentheses, speech marks or quotation marks, a colon, a semicolon, and hyphens. The longest aspect of your plan is usually the Mrs. Three Peers and thinking of enough engaging vocabulary for your wow word list. Mrs. Three Peers is a list of techniques you can include in your writing to make your creative or descriptive writing all the more intriguing and sophisticated for the reader. It stands for metaphors, repetition, similes, clusters of 3 or rule of 3, personification, exaggeration, alliteration, rhetorical question, and statistics and facts. Then we can look at the wow word list, which comprises of all the imaginative, complex, and descriptive vocabulary you can think of. For example, azure, sapphire, and pungent. You should have a long wow word list and think of as many words as possible. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you'd like further support, we offer one-to-one sessions and group sessions for Key Stages 1, 2 and 3, along with specially formulated 11 plus GCSE and A-level lessons. Further information can be accessed on our website at tessonlineschool.com. And if you'd like further resources, advice and feedback, please contact us on the following numbers. Thank you.